All right. Are we recording?
We've literally been recording for a minute and a half, and this is all
The majority of
your
the editing's right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dungeon Buddies. This week we got something a little bit different for you. Caleb died again.
It's true.
And
shucks.
is not with us. He's no longer with us. Just for this time, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But so we got a fun little side quest for our beautiful boys.
Paradisium Part 3!
Paradisium Part 3! No, we're going to do a side quest actually with our main characters here, with our beautiful Mango Breeze and the always stoic Jirok Nightlander.
That's right.
And so we're going to go into it. This kind of takes place, sailing around takes long periods of time, like in this world, especially where the islands are scarce where you are. So like it can take a couple weeks to sail from island to island. We just don't dwell on that in the main show. But this kind of happens and takes place in between some of that sailing around during those times. So you guys have been out at sea for a couple weeks, sailing between islands. And as you're going around, you notice that your crew has started to look a little ill. They don't look very well, especially Cal. He's actually started to get so sick that he's actually bedridden. Like, he can't even get out of his bed. Like, he looks awful. And you see the crew is they look pale and sickly, and they just do not look well. What do you guys want to do?
Well, first I go to each and every one of them, and I tell them how much of a pansy they are.
Jeez.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you start to make your rounds, and as the
I was
crew-
actually kidding, but I guess
no,
we're
you
going,
said
okay,
you
we're
said
doing
you were
this?
doing it.
Okay, we're doing this. Okay. Now, okay, you're just going to be all strict. Okay, yeah, no, I do it.
I wasn't being strict. That's something I could see J-Rock doing.
I mean, I guess.
That's a
Yeah,
totally fair
no,
thing.
No, okay, I did it.
Yeah, so you went around.
Everyone
let's say,
hates me.
okay, we'll say you went around to a couple crew members, and you were just kind of being like,
Mainly like Frank.
mainly like Frank. He's there, like, oh, Captain, and
Hey, I'm not your captain.
well, you guys. I'm
Boyo.
assuming you guys are walking around together because you two are the only two who aren't feeling ill. So you're kind of making your rounds.
That's
together.
the deal? Only me and J-Rock?
Yeah, only you and J-Rock are the only ones not feeling ill.
Okay, just to make sure everybody knows what Mango's doing, as soon as people started to get sick, I immediately locked myself in my room for a bit, and I emerge that morning or whatever morning we're starting on in a full doctor's outfit with surgical gloves and a face mask. And I'm going around to each person and casting my cantrip Spare the Dying, which only works if they're dying, if they have less than 0 HP. But I'm doing what I can. That's the only healing thing I have.
Yeah, so you're kind of walking around looking like a surgeon from Grey's Anatomy,
Exactly.
just sterile hands in the air, just touching people and casting Spare the Dying, but they're not quite on death's door yet, so it doesn't do anything.
I have a clipboard too.
And,
I'm marking stuff down.
Yeah, so you do that. So there are no notable effects.
Dr. J-Rock.
Okay.
This is ER now.
Okay. All right. I think we need to find some some medicine for these boys.
Why? Why
A
is
remedy,
everybody
perhaps.
sick except us? What's going on here?
Because we're the alpha.
I agree with that. That's a good diagnosis. I
Yeah, we're alpha. They're just beta.
think. Weak-willed men on my crew. Jeez.
Yeah, you think you know someone?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Is Jerry okay? Jerry?
He's still looking pretty sick too.
I go to Jerry's bed and I put a warm wrap on his head.
Actually, you notice that Jerry he's looking a little better than the rest of
I
the
still
crew?
do it. I treat him better
But
than everyone.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. You tend to Jerry.
Quickly, I'm like, Jerry, how you feeling?
Not the best, Captain.
Ah, don't say that.
It's okay, Captain. I'm sure it'll be over in a day or two. It's nothing to worry about.
I rub his belly and put another warm wrap.
And he throws up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there
Time to go.
can I make a perception check to see visible signs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So not a perception check. You actually, I
Okay.
believe you're gonna roll medicine.
Medicine? Okay.
Yeah, because you're trying to figure out they're all sick. You're trying to figure out why are they sick? You're trying to kind of diagnose them.
Okay. Of course, I actually don't have my character sheet in front of me. But
done.
it's a wisdom, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a wisdom check.
Okay, so I got a +1. That's my metal dice just slamming around. 13.
13, and then
Oh, you want me to roll?
Mango
as well?
Breeze. You want to? Yeah, you're both.
Do I get bonuses because I'm a doctor now? Or is that not real?
Yeah, +5 for doctor.
That's an 8.
Okay, so Mango, you don't actually know this, and maybe it's just because you're still very naive in the ways of the world. But J-Rock, you've been around long enough to realize that they have some classic grade A scurvy. Your crew has been neglecting their vitamin C and have not been taking their oranges, and that's why you suspect actually why you guys might be okay and why Jerry doesn't look quite as bad is because Mango, you love your orange juice.
I do drink
and
a lot
you
of
actually drink it all the
juice.
time. And J-Rock, just recently, you've been partaking in more orange juice drinking
I guess.
with Mango.
Yeah.
And Jerry's had a little bit from time to time as well because you've kind of encouraged him or urged him to have it,
Yeah.
Mango. You would offer it to him frequently. So that's why he looks not quite as bad, but still not great. So, yeah, straight up scurvy.
So Mango, it looks like our boys skipped out on the juice time, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
They got a classic case of the scurvs.
The scurved?
The scurvs.
Damn.
And
We really are pirates.
we need to get some of that mango juice stat.
Oh,
Well, maybe not mango juice, actually, like more of like an orange variety.
weren't you guys all drinking juice the whole time? Isn't that what that foamy brown liquid is as well?
No,
Isn't that like pineapple
not
or
so
something?
much. See,
Pineapple and rum?
pineapple, no.
I've never actually personally had it,
Were you
but
guys drinking pina coladas or something?
Exactly.
Have you not had beer before?
we don't need to talk about that right now.
Okay, yeah, no, but I guess they haven't been eating their fruits, so I guess the only thing going forward, I'm not a doctor, but I suppose we need to get them some fruit.
Well, do we have any? We should have some stash around here, right?
I mean, I think we did at one point.
Yeah, so you guys want to go see if you have oranges?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so you guys go down to the...
I swear I was making a smoothie yesterday.
You actually go down to the lower deck, and yeah, there's just a barrel of oranges. Everyone's just been neglecting eating the oranges.
Okay, then.
Man, we're going to solve this problem real quick.
Wow.
Okay. All right, you did it.
DM ran.
That's the end of the
It's
episode.
almost like the DM ran out of things. Okay.
You did it.
Quick
So-
10-minute one-off.
No, so you go down and you find there's a big barrel of oranges, and so what you do is you grab the barrel and you take it up to the upper deck and you just kind of like plop it down on the deck, and the crew's just like, what? And like, because they just have no idea what scurvy is for some reason, and they've been neglecting it.
They're pirates who have no knowledge of. Oh my gosh, we're working with some real amateurs here. I don't know what to tell you,
Seriously.
Mango.
Boys, I'm going to open up your freaking minds right here. I'm going to give you an experience of a lifetime. I can't believe I thought we all bonded over this.
I know.
Didn't you guys have juice when I said everything's on me at the bar? I bet juice, right? Like you guys.
You kind of hear the crew like mumble and groan, like,
Captain, I think you got to write that one down for next time.
Noted. Well, anyways, I'm glad I get to experience this with all of you for the first time. It's beautiful.
Okay.
And I start putting some in J-Rock's hands, and I have some, and I cast Mage Hand. So Mage Hand's
So,
carrying some oranges, and we start handing them out to everyone.
As you start handing out oranges, all of a sudden, you kind of hear a.
That sound means they're ripe. That right?
I'm not like a huge fruit guy, but I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Yeah, so you guys kind of stand around for a second, and you keep hearing it. You keep hearing that whooshing sound repeating over and over again. What do you want to do?
I keep handing out the oranges because we
Yeah.
need to solve this problem.
I mean,
I'm a doctor. I swore to the Hippocratic Oath. I need to protect and serve.
Like we've been through some weird stuff.
So
So I mean, yeah.
You
really.
hand out a couple more, and then it's louder this time, and you hear that whoom sound kind of repeating again, but it's getting louder and louder and louder.
I look around to see what this is.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception check or something?
Yes, so you guys can make a quick perception check.
Not a good
That's a
one.
6.
That's a 6 as well.
Okay,
Wow.
so yeah, on top of not rolling it well and neglecting it the first time, all of a sudden you hear this loud screech from a creature flying through the air, And as you guys turn to see what it is, you see this giant black creature fly over top of the boat, and you see its talons actually grab the barrel of oranges and then start flying up into the air again and kind of like circling around the boat.
Unhand those oranges,
You
thief.
can. Whoa! That's it. I need those.
I shoot an arrow at it.
I start like tearing up. I'm like, my fruit, my juice, my mango juice.
Yeah, J-Rock, you can shoot an arrow.
Okay. That's like a 26. Or
Damn.
sorry, no, sorry, a
Holy
23.
Oh gosh, what did you roll?
Or 17 plus 6.
Dang. Okay,
You
yeah.
kill
So
it,
you
and
roll.
we win.
Yeah, you shoot an arrow off and you snipe this thing. So
Okay.
roll damage.
So 5 plus 3, that's 8 damage.
Yeah. So you hit it and you see it. It kind of like drops a little bit in the air, but it's still flying and circling around. And so, upon looking at this creature a little bit longer, you see it's a giant albatross. That this giant black feathered albatross is circling around your boat with your barrel of oranges in its talons. And now that J-Rock shot it, it's pissed at you. And so you see it comes swooping down in for another claw strike. But on its way down, Mango, it's your turn. So this is going to be the order now.
Okay.
It's going to go J-Rock, Mango, Albatross.
Okay.
So Mango, you go.
I yell at him and I'm like, hey, do I know you? Did we go to Hogwarts together? I feel like I remember you from somewhere.
After you do that, it just kind of like lets out like a big screech, and it's still diving towards you.
Yeah, I didn't have a great experience there either. That's I get it. Why you would be mad if I brought that up. Dude, I don't want to hurt a fellow Hogwartsian. We went to school together, so I'm gonna. I guess you need to calm down though a little bit. Can I roll like charisma or something? Can I like persuade him to? If you want me to, I'll do a charm person spell. Like,
Well, if you're just trying to persuade a bird,
I'm
that
a
would
bird.
be animal handling.
Excuse me? Are you saying I'm an animal?
This albatross is.
What's the difference?
One's an Aarakocra, one's a giant monstrous albatross.
Very thin line.
It is, but it's still a line.
Okay. I see him coming at me, and I'm like, self-defense, but I don't want to like damage him too bad. But I basically try and make him like go off course with his flying with a gust of wind
Okay,
spell, just right now.
so shoot off a gust of wind.
Oh, okay.
A strength saving throw, or else
Okay.
he gets pushed.
Okay, cool. What's the DC to beat?
I think 15. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he beat it.
Oh.
It was he rolled a nat 16. So
Nah, 16.
he
Every time.
he beat it, and so actually he hits your gust of wind, and it doesn't knock him off course. He just he's got so much like dive bomb momentum, like he's still moving forward through it at this point, but it does still slow him down. And so because it slows him down, he's actually not quite close enough to do anything else. So if J-Rock, you want to throw something else in.
Okay then. I guess. Yeah, the only thing that'll hit him that I have in range is an arrow, so I just go for another arrow.
Okay.
That is 15.
15, yeah, you hit.
Ooh, okay, that is 4.
Yeah, no, you hit him, and you still see like he was kind of like almost trying to like dive bomb like through the gust of wind tunnel because he's kind of aggroed at you guys. But when you hit him with the arrow, he still kind of like flinches and kind of like falls out of the gust of wind, and because the gust of wind's there, it kind of disrupts him a little bit, and he does go a little bit off course, missing the boat. So, Mango, you get another shot. So right now the albatross is kind of veered off to the right-hand side and is starting to kind of circle around the boat again to make another approach.
Okay, I start yelling like, "What's your problem, man? What? I like juice too. Like it's a bird thing. It must be." Okay, J-Rock, we need to figure something out here.
Okay. I can try to use the cannons, maybe. I mean, he has to be really lined up. I don't know if I'm that good of a shot.
We got to tie this guy down, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, just have a pet.
Do you have any rope on you?
I have lots of. Oh, baby, I got lots of rope. I got lots of rope, baby. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, tie one to one of your arrows or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
And then I'm going to. Okay, so what I'm gonna try and do. Find it. Okay, so I yell. I'm like, tie a rope to your arrow. We're gonna try and like tie this thing down somehow, like wrangle it down to the boat.
All right.
Is it still holding on to the oranges? That's important.
It is.
Okay, cool.
But you can see oranges are like falling out of the barrel.
Oh god! Oh god! Our precious oranges.
Okay, so I'm gonna get my lightning lure ready.
Ooh,
and I'm gonna try and whip it and then drag it down because that's basically the deal with lightning lure is that I kind of pull it. So I'm gonna try and pull it down to the deck, and hopefully you can like shoot an arrow into it with a rope, and we can just start slowly tying this thing down. You know.
So what is the range of lightning lure?
If I have to wait for it to come,
that's what I'm. Yeah.
It says
so
that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within range.
I think the range is like 20 feet or something.
That
like
makes
that
sense.
on lightning lure. It's not super far, so he is out of range at this point. But you can ready your action next time he comes in close.
Yeah.
You're gonna lightning lure him.
And I'm gonna try and pull him down to the deck so that we can all like throw a net on him or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I do is I tie one end of the rope to the mast, and then I use one of the arrows and kind of fasten it with a good knot. And I take another shot at the albatross.
Okay. So before you tell me that number, I'm going to tell you this right now. So because he's actually at a little bit of an extended range at this point, it's going to be a -1 to your roll.
Doesn't matter. It wouldn't have hit anyways.
Okay.
So that was an 8 -1. So.
Okay, yeah. No, you missed.
Dang it.
So if you want, on your next turn, you can take your action to basically reel your rope back in to go in for another shot.
All right.
But now it's going to be the bird's turn. And so the albatross has kind of circled around another time, and it's coming in for another swoop. And it's going to dive in with its open talon and make a swiping action at Magno.
Excuse me.
But first things first, on his way in, your lightning lure that's ready. So he actually has to roll a strength check. I'll hold on to that roll for a roll to hit. But he's got to roll a strength save to not be pulled down.
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, strength saving throw to not be
15 to beat.
He rolled a nat 19.
Ah,
These dice are actually doing well. So your lightning lure hits him. Is that still damage, or is the damage on being pulled in?
If it's within 5 feet of me, it takes 1d8.
It wasn't. I guess actually no, it was going in for a swipe. So yeah, it'll
Sorry,
take
2d8 because I'm level 5.
Dang, yeah, okay, yeah. Takes the 2d8. Dang, that lightning lure actually does some decent damage now.
All right. 5, 10 damage.
Okay, yeah. So you get a good whip, like lash out on with this lightning lure out on the albatross. Doesn't rip him down to the deck, but he definitely looks pretty rough after that hit. What's your AC, by the way?
10.
Okay, yeah. So, but on his way through, so you lashed him when he got close to you, but he was still swiping him with the talon, and he did hit you with it on his previous roll. So he's going to roll damage now as well. And it's going to be 7 damage.
I gotta stop. Every time I take damage, I swear I make a noise.
Yeah, and then he proceeds to go around. So the albatross is not looking great. Jirak, I'll let you actually you're doing like a move really anyway. So I'll let you reel in the rope and take a shot on your turn.
All right, then I will do that.
Okay, let's take another shot.
That's a 19.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang. You almost critted on that. That would have been awesome.
Oh, that would've been
Yeah.
really
So after it swooped in, and while it's swooping in, you were over at the side of the ship, ripping this rope in as fast as you can to get another shot off. Mango went by. You lashed it with a lightning lure, and it's scraped through. And then on its way away, Jirok takes a shot and actually hits it in the kind of like where the wing meets the body. So it's like right in the joint. And it's like, so it's like trying to like continue to fly away. And it gets a little bit more forward until you see the rope tighten and you see it lurch the boat, and it actually kind of like shoves it forward a little bit. But then you see the albatross stop, and you see it drop because it's not moving forward anymore, and it's kind of frantically trying to go up in the air. And you see it kind of swivel around to the other side, and it kind of goes again and lurches the boat to the other side, and it's currently stuck, kind of going back and forth on the different sides of the boat. Mango, what do you want to do?
Can I like help J-Rock just reel him in? Like,
yeah, if you want to, you guys can run over and start yanking on it, basically.
Okay.
yeah,
Let's do it.
we do
Okay,
that.
so it's going to be a strength contest. So it's going to be you guys versus the albatross.
Strength isn't my forte. 5.
7.
Yeah, no, it beat your collective scores. So you guys try and pull it, and it actually like almost rips the rope out of your hand. So you guys started to pull it down, and it ripped the rope back out of your hand, and it's pulling away. And actually, after it does that, it's going to swoop back in and take another. It's actually going to try and bite you, J-Rock, because you shot it with the arrow.
Okay.
What's your AC?
14.
It hit. So it's going to go in and take a little, this one. A little snap with its jowls, and it only does 5 damage. So,
all right.
But now it's when it did that though, it kind of like you saw the rope kind of like go through and like wrap around the pole as it kind of went in and took a quick little bite. And actually, it's going to come back around, and it's landed on the deck. So after it went through, it took a little bite out of you, kind of swooped around a little bit, and like realizing it was stuck, it came and landed on the deck, and you see it kind of go towards the rope and start like biting at it.
Okay.
So J-Rock, it's your turn.
Is my turn? Okay. I whip a poison throwing knife at it.
Whoa!
All right, do it.
I was just gonna try to talk to it.
No way. No way.
This thing is gonna die either now or later, guaranteed.
It's 14 plus 3, so 17.
Yeah, you totally hit. Roll damage. I think you get decent damage on your poison dagger too.
Yeah, no, it's 1d6. So it's 5 plus 6 poison damage plus dex, which is 3. So that is 14.
Yeah. So okay. So after you throw the dagger, you see the albatross kind of like reel its head back because like you kind of hit it. It was behind. Yeah, your back was to it. No. Its back was to you, so you throw it and you kind of hit it like square in the back, like almost towards like the neck where it is. Like you get a good hit in like right in a sensitive area, and you see it kind of like reel back and like let out this giant scream again, and you see you get up to start flying away again. But as you see it start trying to like fly away, you see its flight is almost like its wings are like out of sync, and it's like kind of like struggling to fly, and you see it like slow down more and more until eventually you see it just kind of like stop flapping, and you just see it splash into the water, and it starts bobbing there.
Whoops!
I think I just killed a bird.
So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now that
Mango.
you did
Man, you
this,
deserved
though, after the albatross splashes into the water, you see actually this black fog start to kind of like rise out of the albatross and come over, and you see it start like swooshing through your ship, through the corridors, around your crew, around everything, and you see it kind of like circling and spinning around until you see it start to evaporate.
I'm so sorry, Mango.
I think we just got cursed.
Oh, no.
What the hell was that?
Oh, no. Wait.
It was straight out of
The
Lost.
oranges. The oranges, where are they?
Oh, yeah,
God.
yeah.
All the oranges are now rotten.
Damn it! Wait.
Oh, God. It's so
got-
my fault.
So
Oh,
make an
man.
Arcana check.
Sure.
I'm just going to say I didn't. I don't see anything.
That's 18.
Yeah, so Mango, you know this. That what's just happened is you now have the curse of the albatross that's been bestowed upon you and your crew and anyone who comes on your ship. That basically nature itself is working against you to kill you now. So all the oranges are rotten. A lot of your other food stores have started to spoil, and things aren't looking so hot.
I grabbed J-Rock. I'm like, J-Rock, I know what's going on.
What?
We got freaking cursed.
We got cursed
By that bird!
by an albatross.
That bird's a dick!
We have a curse
Yeah.
from an albatross.
Listen, I've seen this once before in a pop-up book at Hogwarts.
Oh.
And I did not think it was a real deal.
Oh, those books are honestly the best.
I know, it was like the only one I read. It was like... Anyways, dude, friggin' nature's gonna try and kill us now. Like, everything that we have, it's gonna die. Like, I'm basically cursed. I can't have juice. I start, like, slowly crying.
Okay. Okay, we need to find more food, I think. That's what we need. We need fruit, and we need it now.
But we can't. And I pick up an orange. I'm like, look!
Make a perception check.
Both of us?
Yep.
Okay.
20.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, yeah.
11.
So I'm going to throw in a little extra information in with yours. That you kind of, your memory gets spurred as you see this as well, Mango. As you guys are kind of like panicking, trying to figure out what to do, you look around and you can actually see on like the not so far horizon, you can actually see a small island. Like it's doesn't look like there's a ton going on. It looks rather small, but it still looks like an island. What you start to kind of like gather is that albatrosses don't necessarily like to venture too far from their nests. And so you kind of have a suspicion that that might be the island where the albatross was nesting before. And so there might be something you could start with there.
Okay, listen, J-Rock. I know a bit about birds. And I think we got to go over there. Because that's probably where its nest is. Not all birds are as cool as me and go gallivanting around the oceans. They usually like to stay at home like little pansies. Let's go there. I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you think they have oranges? I mean, I guess it was transstellar oranges, so they probably got lots of oranges.
Well, hopefully he's got some curse removal or something.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
Did you
than
not?
oranges? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's.
We gotta
do
save
it.
these people. The people are gonna die if we don't feed them.
This is true. Yeah. As much as we
Okay.
need Jerry.
Yeah, we need Jerry. Jerry knows what to do.
So yeah, you guys go and get Jerry, and just the three of you operating as like the bare minimum skeleton crew to get this ship to go. And because Jerry and he's running on fumes, but he's still moving. You guys are able to sail to this island, and as you get closer, you can see it's almost spire-like. There's like a regular island around, but kind of towards the center, there's a little more of like a stone spire. And at the top, it looks very like a wooded, almost looking like a giant nest at the top of the spire. And you're heading towards the island. The island is like soft and like sandy, so it'd be easy to get to.
Okay.
Can I make a like wisdom check or something like history, or maybe Arcana again, just to see if I have any knowledge of curse removal, like what to do? Here?
Yeah, you can do a knowledge check.
I don't think it would make sense for me because I already failed the first one so hard.
This would be another like Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah, that's 11.
Okay, 11. So in this world, there's regular albatross curses. Like it's kind of known among sailors that like you don't kill an albatross. But you guys killed a
Clearly
giant.
not that known.
You guys, and that one does have like a regular curse removal, like that can be worked on. But you guys killed a black albatross, and a black albatross is usually something a little more specific, and usually connected or rooted to something else. It can vary from albatross to albatross, kind of like family or bird. And
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
so there's going to be there'll be some other way to break the curse. Its power and where it's rooted is going to be connected to something else, and so the island is going to be the best place to start.
sure.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we drive up to the island, and I want it to be known that I'm also very good at driving boats, and everyone's really impressed because they had no idea because Cal was hogging the wheel for such a long time.
And
This is the smoothest ride.
I can hardly even see over it, and I'm just
Cal
killing
wakes
it.
up slightly out of consciousness enough to know what's going on, and you see him weakly raise a middle finger on the lower decks of the ship up towards the top because he knows the thoughts in your mind right now.
While puffing a cigar, like classic Cal.
Yeah. So you guys get to the island, and actually, as you get towards the island, you can see at the lower base of the spire, which isn't too far off from the shore, there's almost like some ruins and like what some former structures used to be there, and around there you can kind of see some other birds kind of swarmed around another rock, kind of towards like a staircase that leads. Looks like it leads to this, like up around the spire.
Okay, so before we like get on the island, I ordered the crew all to go back to bed and stuff. And I give them, like, I have a ton of quilts and blankets, honestly. It's a hobby. And, like, I tuck them all in one by one. And
Mommy Mango over
seriously,
here.
well, I'm still wearing
I'm taking care of her kids.
Seriously, I gotta take out my crew. And I tell J-Rock, come to my quarters real quick.
Okay.
And I take off the surgical gloves and stuff, and I put on an explorer hat. And I put on my explorer hat. And I give J-Rock a miniature version of my outfit. So we're both wearing like explorer, you know, that like beige, like a red scarf.
I know exactly.
And the like bucket hat thing.
Like Safari Winston.
Exactly.
Yes.
Safari Winston skin.
Oh my
From Overwatch.
gosh.
Yeah.
So we're both wearing these explorer outfits.
Mango, I'm not usually one for this whole fashion game, but oh my god. This is amazing.
I give him one that looks a bit more like Indiana Jones-ish.
Heck yeah.
So
Okay. So are you guys going onto the island now?
Oh,
yeah, let's get on.
absolutely.
So you guys grab a little rowboat, kind of like boarding ship. You guys row over to the base of the island. You can see these like stone ruins. You kind of start walking through and towards a staircase that leads up to the top of the spire. You see again some more birds kind of swarming on a rock that look like they're kind of like poking at something.
Okay.
What is it that they are poking at?
Yes. What could it be?
Yeah, we talk like
May
this
we
now.
investigate, said Rock?
I think that is a very good idea, J-Rock.
Oh my
These
gosh.
outfits changed us.
So as you get closer to this, what you see is like a big boulder. You see the birds that are there start to scatter, and you actually see a man chained to the rock, and he's not quite dead, but he's bleeding. Like he does not look very good. And you see him kind of like coughing up some blood and stuff, kind of like hanging almost like in a big X-like shape on this boulder.
Good sir. Are you okay?
Water. Water.
I give him some water from my water skin.
Yeah, so you give him something, and you see him start to like gulp it down, but immediately starts coughing.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Thank you.
Okay, wait, is he just like tied up or like?
He's chained to this boulder.
Okay, what's holding these chains? Like,
They're like attached into the boulder.
oh, okay. Geez, okay.
Real quick, like, is nature doing anything around us now that we have this curse? Or is it like, is it dying as we go, basically?
No, it's not quite that not aggressive at this point. But you can see almost like at this point it just kind of feels like a feeling. You feel a strange wind is blowing. Like you just know, like almost like something is watching you. Like it's almost like the curse has incarnated and is like staring at you. Like
Okay.
Just like that Boston
waiting.
song, the hit song, More Than a Feeling.
Exactly, it's more than a feeling though.
Exactly.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Is there does he have like shackles? Like, so
Yeah,
is there
he's,
something
like-
I can unlock? Or,
No,
like, no.
he's
It's just
like
straight up chained.
shackles around his wrists, ankles, and he's chained to this boulder.
Okay. How do we get you down? Like, is there any sort of key or anything?
Kill me.
Oh. Okay. This
yeah.
No, that's the only way I can come down.
I could just cut your hands
Kill
off.
me.
Yeah, we could cut your hands off.
That seems a little much.
You're not thinking outside the box here, buddy.
Yeah.
No, I can tell by the smell of you. You're cursed.
Well,
Is
yeah.
it that bad?
Yeah, don't
But I-
say. We just killed
But
the
I can
big
tell
bird.
you. But I can tell you, I'm cursed worse than you.
Okay.
Oh, you got the same one?
Okay, but the thing is, we just killed the thing, got a curse. We're just gonna kill you, give the double curse. No way, Jose.
Yeah, that's how you get a double curse.
Yeah. This is my first rodeo.
No, I can't be killed by regular weapons.
Well,
Nothing
how
you
do we
currently hold.
how do we lift this curse?
Yeah, wait, what did have you even tried?
You see him just kind of like you see him like kind of like laugh because he just like can't believe what he's hearing from you guys. Like, of course I've tried.
Okay.
There's no hope for me.
well,
Wait.
what have you tried?
Yeah, what doesn't work? I need
Yeah.
I've tried cutting my own arm off.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
That's-
I'm cursed by the gods.
I mean, like in a magical sense, what have you done?
I've tried to free myself multiple times. My magic has been completely drained from me by these shackles. These are enchanted shackles. I've been cursed by the gods.
They look like just regular shackles to me. I think
Okay.
this.
Did you also kill it like an albatross?
Yeah. What did you do? Do you have the albatross curse too?
I am the source of the albatross curse.
Oh, okay.
So you're an albatross?
So we have some talking to do. Why? Why'd you do this?
If you guys would shut your effing mouths for more than 6 seconds,
See, I gave you water and you spit it out, and now you're doing this.
you can rot in hell with your curse. I'll tell you that much.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you this. I'm going to regenerate in about 3 hours, but I can tell you won't be regenerating from your curse.
Okay. Well, I don't have scurvy.
Wait, what?
Our boys. Okay. You tried to steal the oranges. This is all you. I know.
I am not the albatross, you sick bitch.
Okay. Well,
I am the root of its curse. I have been cursed by the gods for swindling them. And once they learned of this, I am now bound to this boulder to be tormented. I have birds come daily and hack at my flesh, only to have it grow back to be repeated on. Don't you dare say you know of curse and what hell may be like. You know nothing of it. Have fun with yours, and I'll see you in hell.
Okay.
I
Well,
think okay.
wishful
listen.
thinking there. Okay.
This does. I feel a little uncomfortable. I think we should
Yes.
downplay what I'm going through.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay. Okay.
it's not all about you, buddy. It's
Yeah.
Which god did you swindle?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize there was gods in this world.
Yes.
honestly.
Yeah. Quite. Yeah. Okay. So, what did you do? What did you do?
It doesn't matter what I did. All that matters
wanna
now.
know.
It doesn't matter what I did. All it matters is that I'm cursed and I'm stuck here, and so are you.
Okay,
And there's
okay.
only one way we all get out of this.
Okay.
Tell me.
At the top of this spire, there is a dagger.
Okay.
It is the other half of this curse. You guys,
Of your curse or ours?
any hope, both. They're connected. They're one and the same.
I didn't swindle no god. what did you? Okay,
No,
go
you're
on.
So
right.
it's like a hot crux.
A hot crux. A
I
hot
think you mean a
crux.
Horcrux.
No,
No,
he
a
means
hot
hot crux.
Oh,
Get it? Yeah, because this world, it's Hogwarts.
I didn't realize you knew about the great wars on my island.
You guys,
It was you laid it out. It was there, and I did that. Okay. Okay. So
the only way that the core of this curse can be broken is that that dagger needs to be buried in my chest. That's the only thing that'll kill me and release this curse, and in doing so, it will release yours.
Well, okay.
I get what else are we gonna do?
Wait, real quick, J-Rock, can we talk over here for a sec?
Okay. Don't listen.
Yeah, don't listen.
I'm
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
Close your ears.
We're gonna,
not going anywhere.
We're not going to talk about you, I promise.
Yeah. I swear.
Okay.
Pinky swear.
I bring J-Rock.
Well, just kidding. It's cool.
I bring J-Rock
Okay,
over.
all right.
And I'm like, we're totally going to talk about him.
You guys are awful.
Dude, I don't believe a word this guy is saying.
Yeah, I
You ever heard
mean,
of this god crap? Like, no.
yeah, no, not really. I just, it's an albatross. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
I thought the curse was the albatross. Like, there's other albatross curses. They're not all connected to this guy.
Yeah, I think he's a little full of himself.
Seriously,
quite honestly.
right?
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
damn. Like, I don't know if this guy's telling the truth or not.
Yeah.
Also, if he's so cool and all, why is he chained up? Who chained him up? Someone must be
Yeah,
chaining him up every
okay.
time if he says he's regenerating.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like it's almost like a little bit of a trap because, like, he wants us to kill him. Like, okay.
Yeah, right. Like, who
Yeah.
wants that? Am I
Yeah,
right?
who wants to die like that? No way. No way.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I feel like there's nothing really else on this island. Maybe we should just go up there and see what's up. I think, like, we
I
can
feel like
handle
real
it.
quick, we got to do some good cop, bad cop with this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we need to get more out of him.
Which one are we doing? Who's who?
Well, I have a preference for good cop because
Oh.
I'm a sweet, gentle boy.
Okay.
And you're,
Is that what
I
we're
feel
doing?
like you're the more rugged bad cop style.
Okay. I feel like I've done a little bad cop. Okay. Okay.
Let's figure out like who chained him up and stuff. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You go in because he's kind of mad at me right now, and then I'll follow up
All right.
with a mean.
I
Okay.
I like take off my hat real quick and I just slick my feathers back, put it back on, and I start moseying up to this guy. And I'm like, hey, nice weather we're having, huh?
What? What are you doing?
Listen, you must be in so much pain, and I get that. I
Yeah,
understand.
eternal torment. We've been over
That
this.
sounds so bad. That sounds so awful. Like, man, I cannot believe what you went through to get here. It must have been brutal.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay. 12.
Yeah, it's been hell. I told you this, and I told you how we can end it. Why are you wasting time? Why are you making me sit here even longer? Just end
right,
it.
buddy. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, it's all torment. Oh, poor you. Oh, yeah. Stab me in the chest with the ancient dagger thing. That's magic. Oh, boo-hoo.
Whoa.
Okay, if you just told us what happened, we wouldn't still be here. Because you know what? Quite frankly, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Roll persuasion or intimidation.
And
or-
remember, I'm intimidating.
yeah,
Like,
no, you
that's-
get so you get a. I think you get like a +2 or something to it.
I'll just give myself proficiency.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think you have proficiency in intimidation, but maybe that's what the thing.
Not
is.
in that specifically.
Okay.
But, okay, so that's +3, and then that's +6, so 12.
So 12. That
That's
was
not
the same.
amazing.
The same as Mango's. I swindled a god for a blessing of riches and power and wealth. But when the gods learned of what I did, they could not let it stand. They could not let that embarrassment be on their record. And so they set me here as an example.
And the only way to end this is to end you.
Yes. And the only way to end me is with that dagger.
Listen, I want to kill you as much as you want to die. I want to help you. Listen, I'm here to help you. I want to get your curse resolved more than I want my own at this point, honestly.
I don't know what else you want from me. I told you where it is. I told you where it's the stairs beside me. I don't know what else is up there. I'm stuck on this fucking rock.
Listen,
Okay.
I am going to get there. But before I do, this guy, he's a loose cannon. He's crazy. I can't control this guy. And like, you better...
What? Do you want me to be scared of something? Do you want me to be scared what? Are you going to cut me? Are you going to cut up my organs?
Look at
something I haven't had thousands of times done before? What else do I have to fear? I have nothing left to fear.
Trust me, this guy will show you something
You
new.
haven't met Cal. You're lucky he's sick on the boat.
You guys are nothing but scum. You sit here and do nothing. I've told you everything, yet you sit here.
Okay, we're gonna go get that
Have
knife
fun
and we're
with
gonna
your
kill
curse.
you.
Have fun dying. I'll just sit here in my torment, but at least I'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you're dead too. Best of luck.
Okay,
get on your ship.
That's
If you're gonna
I'm
sit
gonna
here,
kill you. I'm gonna lift my curse. You're gonna be dead.
yeah, sure,
Just
sure
as-
you will. Are you sure you don't want to
Yeah.
sit here and torment me with more questions? No, ask
love
me
it.
more questions. What else did I do?
What's the
What
chain?
else did I do? You scummy little gnome.
How'd you get chained
Have
up?
fun being cursed and dying. I'll just sit here with my kidneys ripped out.
How'd you get chained up real quick?
The gods chained me. What else would do it?
I don't know, a person like.
You see him start coughing up blood because he's getting all worked out. You guys are just
killing him.
infuriating him, and he's like, he just cannot believe you guys are pestering him so much, and he's just like coughing and like vomiting blood right now.
Okay, listen.
I really want to kill
Okay.
this guy.
I do too. I don't like. I it's still.
I don't even care if it's a trap. Let's just go kill him. Like, let's just get this
swear
thing.
none of the. I think all of
There's
this
just
stuff.
like a river of blood coming out of his throat.
Literally,
This has got to be made up, right?
I mean, literally, I don't even care at this point. I just kind of want him to die. And if,
Sure.
if there's a sacred knife that might kill him, I'm down.
I got one last thing.
Okay.
Let's see if he's
gosh.
telling the truth. I really.
Oh,
I'm not done interrogating this man with no information. I will get something out of him if it's the last thing I do. I don't know what I want, but I want something.
You guys, I don't know why you're tormenting this poor man. This poor man chained to a rock, being tortured, and you guys are still like, I don't know. And he's like vomiting blood. He told you everything.
Listen, if you could stop vomiting for a second. What's your name? I'm Mango. What's yours?
Michael.
See, we're getting somewhere. We're making
Oh my gosh.
real quick, mind the
Leave
fingers.
the poor man alone.
Mind the hands. Before I commit to your crazy story, I'm just gonna get real close and personal. I grab both sides of his head and I use a new spell that I've been waiting to use. For a
You see him
while.
cough out a little bit of blood.
Okay, on my outfit. I grab both sides of his head and I use a new spell that I've been waiting to use. It's called Detect Thoughts. So for the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast the spell, and as an action on each turn the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower or doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind at the moment. As an action, I can either shift its attention to another creature's thoughts, or I can probe deeper into his.
Okay.
So I could get real dark into this guy's past. So let's go on a mind journey. Real quick.
Okay, so
what's he thinking?
The first one is surface level, right?
Yeah.
Why won't these idiots just go? I just want this to end. Please just kill me. Please bury the dagger in my chest. Just end it.
And Mega's like, okay, a little deeper. And I go in more.
I can't believe I did that. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the wealth swindling those gods.
Oh, man. Let
It
me
wasn't-
change the channel one more time. Let me go back in.
I regret it all. I just want the torment to end.
Okay, one more level. Let's go Inception. One more level in.
How many levels can you go?
I don't know. It just says I can probe deeper.
Infinitely deep.
That's where I'm actually going to cut you off. As you try and probe deeper, you start feeling a resistance in his mind that's preventing you from probing deeper. And it kind of feels similar to the feeling of the curse.
Sure.
So there's something like evil in him that's preventing you from trying to probe deeper.
Okay, so I take the hands off, and I'm like, okay, J-Rock, I think he's telling the truth. It seems
Yeah?
like that's what he's thinking
All right.
about.
All right, let's kill this. Let's kill this guy.
Let's kill him.
All right, so I guess you start going up the mountain.
You hear a couple last minute thoughts from the guy.
Sure.
That
oh,
he's
now
just
he wants
like,
to talk. Okay.
No, like thoughts.
As
He's
we're
not
walking
talking.
away, we'll go get that dagger.
You
please.
hear him still like kind of like mumbling his thoughts like about like him like swindling them, how he hates it.
Sure.
And you just hear him just being like, oh, fuck the gods, fuck this. Like, he's just like, he's so angry in his like in his mind, and you just hear him like, oh yeah, I hate them all. I hate them. I hate them.
And I'm just looking at like J-Rock like, ooh, like really like, oh, this he's not doing so well. Jeez, man, he's got issues. Dude.
I hate them. And then you go.
Hey everyone, and thanks for listening to this episode. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I know we had a lot of fun with it. We didn't want to miss a week, and we could not get scheduling correct. But in any event, the show must go on. So we're here, we're back. Mango, J-Rock, just doing what they do. That's for sure. Okay, so really just want to take this break. I know we haven't had these in the past few episodes. We did a rework on our website and everything. Before it was really just a landing page. Now it's a landing page, but it's a little bit more organized. You can see everything that falls into the Z-Target umbrella. A little bit smoother and a little bit simpler. That's just ztarget.ca. You can check that out. Check out all of our links. Check out all the show pages. We have bios. So we find out a little bit more about the people behind Dungeon Buddies. And that's really all I wanted to show this time around. There's lots of ways to help out there, and you can just browse through the website. I'm not going to go through everything right now. But yeah, any support, word of mouth, anything like that is greatly appreciated and helps a bunch. So if you wanted to do that, again, it's just ztarget.ca because we're Canadian and we have .ca. But anyways, enjoy the rest of the podcast.
So yeah, you guys start making your way up the spire, and what you've noticed is like the spire, like this staircase, actually goes completely outside. It's almost like a giant smooth stone surface, and you can see some old kind of like carvings that have been kind of like worn down. And you are slowly making your way up around the spire until you come in through. You see at the top of the staircase, not at the top of the spire, but like where the staircase ends. There's a cave opening that leads inside the spire.
Yeah, let's go in.
You got any lights or?
Yeah, I light up my torch or my lantern.
Okay, yeah. So you light up your lantern and you go in, and you can see there. It's more remnants of an ancient ruin. It's almost like a stone tiled floor, and you're making your way through. There's like some columns and pillars and different things inside, and other worn down carvings of no importance until you go and towards the end of this hallway that you're trying to go through. There's 3 doors. And in front of them, there are 3 bronze levers, larger, one lever placed in front of each door.
This looks like a puzzle.
It does indeed look like a puzzle.
So we have 3 doors and three levers?
Okay. Let's try the one on the left.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, we pull the one on the left.
Okay. As you do, you like it's really heavy, this lever, so you're gonna have to like pull it together.
Sure.
So the two of you kind of grab this lever, and if Cal was here, he could probably do it himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
well, someone doesn't eat their oranges.
It's an old, it's kind of like an older lever, and you kind of see it goes until finally it brings to the other side, and you hear it like latch over and click, and then you see the left-hand door. You see the lock on it kind of like pop, and then you see the door fly open, and you see this glowing orb come shooting out at you. Make a dex save.
Probably should have checked for traps, but oh well.
Yeah, we did not think about this. 11.
And
15.
yeah, so you guys both succeeded on the dex save, so you're only going to take half damage from an auto-casted wand with a chromatic orb. That's going to fire that at you. And so you guys are going to take... by the way, your health reset after the encounter with the albatross.
Oh, okay.
Cal had some spare health potions. I just forgot to mention this before. Had some spare health potions you guys took. So you are currently at full health. You each take 8 damage.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's a lot for me.
It's like an unbelievable.
It was
amount of
that.
health.
Yeah, you have a ridiculous amount.
You have as much health as like more than Cal. I
Yeah,
But
I
Cal
have
gets
I
like
have 54 health.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
were ridiculous
26.
amount. Okay, so there's 2 more levers and 2 more doors. What do you want to do?
Hey,
Okay.
J-Rock.
I'm gonna check for traps this time on the middle one.
On the middle one?
Yeah.
So on how are you going to check? Like what are you going to inspect?
I guess just like, are they like gates or actual doors? Like we can't see
like
through them at all.
You can't see through them. They're like a door.
Okay, maybe I just try kind of tapping on it, listening for any like echoes, that type of thing. Just basic like.
Yeah, so
See what I
both
can
of them,
find out.
you kind of go up and you start inspecting them. And inspecting the levers, they're levers. Like, yeah, from what you saw in the first one, the lever just controls the doors. The doors are flat to the wall, so and there's no handles. So the only way to open them is by pulling the levers. That's the only current option.
Okay.
You knocked on both of them. You can hear an echo coming out of both.
Okay.
So both seem to have space behind them of some kind. And that's what did you roll on your check?
You didn't get me to check.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, you have to roll.
Oh gosh. Okay. I think it's probably be like a 5.
Okay, yeah. So that's all you got. You knocked. You could hear that there's space behind both.
Okay.
Was there anything else in the left one, or was it just an empty?
No, there was
a closet.
basically like a one-use wand that by opening the door triggered the spell to be cast and it launched it at you. And it's just a flat wall.
I guess just stand back. I stand to the side and I guess we both have to open it, don't we? Okay.
Which one are you gonna open?
Do you want to just try the middle one, or I don't know. What do you think? Like, do you have any ideas?
Yeah, like I feel
Wait,
like.
do you think Mage Hand could do it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe.
Mage Hand would not have the strength for this lever.
You don't assume Mage Hand's strength.
No, I can tell you that
My
Mage Hand-
little man can pull any lever.
To open it, both of you will need to grab a lever, like the lever.
What if we don't pull the lever? What if we don't even bother? Which door do you want? Let's
I
try
don't know.
this.
We'll just try the middle. Just keep going
All
until we
right.
get
So I
one.
go up to the middle door and I cast gaseous form on it to turn the door into a gas without pulling the lever.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So you cast it on the door. The door turns into gas, and you see a long hallway.
I found it.
Right,
Let's go.
Let's roll.
So we walk through, and then once we're through,
I guess we're kind of screwed on the way out, but yeah, we'll figure out that when we get there.
I'll leave it in gas. It's
Yeah.
just floating around. Let's keep going.
Screw the puzzle.
I don't want to do a puzzle. I just want to go through the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you walked in through the hallway. So going through the hallway, you can see, like, you keep going. It's old, worn down, and it brings you out to the other side of the spire, and you can see the open skies. And that feeling you had previously feels worse, and like that feeling of the curse, and it almost seems like the ocean has gotten more aggressive. And the wind feels aggressive as well. Not like aggressive, like it's gonna blow you off, but like it feels like it's against you. Like you just feel like it feels like it's gotten worse.
J-Rock, do you feel this? I'm
Yeah.
feeling like
Yeah.
I got some bad rumblies in my tumblies, and it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. That's an astute observation, my friend. I think we're getting close then. This has to be
It's
it.
probably how curses work.
Seems about right. I'm not a curse dude
Me
myself.
neither.
But
I'm not, I don't I don't care for it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
same.
so you guys proceed up the staircase that brings you up to the finally the nest. So as you get closer to the top of the spire, you see these large like logs and branches and different things kind of like starting to be piled up and around. So you actually have to climb over a couple logs and things because this nest is very large and is using large branches and pieces. And so you go up and kind of towards the top of the spire, it seems blocked by a couple logs before the very top, like because the nest has started to become thicker.
So there's some logs in our way.
Yeah.
What are they, just like giant or something? Or
No, not giant. They're just
they're just kind of
logs and
there?
branches.
We can't just climb over them.
No, like they're starting to kind of like piled up.
Oh, okay.
Fine. You know, I probably should have done this at the beginning, but I kind of wanted to walk through this place, explore. But
Yeah, I guess you got wings.
yeah, whatever. Levitate on him, wings. Let's go. We should have done that from the
Can I
beginning.
just tie a
honestly.
rope around him like a
As
leash?
you,
I can, like, just carry you, like,
as
from
you
this-
do that, and you guys start getting like higher up over the side of the nest, that wind you previously felt feels more aggressive now, and it's actually starting to really push you, Mango, with you flying. And so I want you to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
to keep control.
Oh, God.
We should have done this like right at the beginning and just gone
know.
straight up.
Ruining this whole thing.
17.
Yeah, so using your amazing flight skills, you kind of like dip and dive and keep control, and you make it over the top of the nest, and you land in there. And so it's quite large, and you look around, and there doesn't seem to be a ton in here, except kind of almost like random ship supplies and stuff. So you see some other kind of like barrels and crates of other food and other things that the albatross may have been looting before. But towards the left side, you can see two larger bumps moving around and kind of eating or poking at something.
I think we found a hoarder's nest.
Yeah. Is there any oranges?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you guys start looking around for oranges, you see a teenaged albatross whip its head up and look over at you and kind of gives another screech out. And as it does that, you see a second head pop up,
no.
and it looks over and gives a screech out. And they both start trotting towards you.
They're teens though.
Yeah, so they're still like, they're not like new hatchlings. They're like a little bit bigger, but not quite flying.
But they should understand we took care of the rebel. Like they can rebel freely now, right? Like
Yeah. It's like,
they
yo,
understand that we
the old
helped them.
man's gone.
The old man's gone. You can throw a party here now.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're running towards you, and you can see them kind of like snapping with their beaks. And the first one is going to make a snap at J-Rock.
Don't do that.
Ooh, does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
I know it does.
I'm a gnome.
I know it does.
Like, what do you want from me?
Oh.
I want a lot more
Okay,
than that.
it did 7 damage. So it goes in with its little serrated beak and makes a little bite at you and gets a good nip on you. And it's
Okay.
still hitting you.
Okay, this is a dumb bird. I hate it.
The other one's going to run over and take a bite at you, Mango.
No. My AC's so low.
But it is going to miss.
For real?
Actually.
Damn.
For real.
Okay.
It's like the first time.
It rolled an 8 after bonuses.
Nice.
But yeah, so it goes in and makes a miss. I want both of you guys to roll initiative to see who's going to go first.
3.
I'm going to go with J-Rock.
Oh,
I got a 3.
I also got. Hold on.
Oh,
Did you get a plus something?
Sorry, this is the new sheet. Oh yeah, I get +3 initiative. What do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so 6.
okay, yeah, there you go. So J-Rock, you're going to go first.
Oh my gosh.
So each of you, you're like beside each other, and you each have a bird in front of you.
Yo, real quick, J-Rock, do you think if we kill 2 more, we get like triple cursed?
you know, you make a valid point. They don't, but there's no like I don't think we can reason with these guys. Wait, so we're at the top of the thing?
Mhm. You guys are at the very top of the spire, and
And
you're
we-
in its giant, like big nest.
Can we see the knife anywhere?
Make a perception check.
That's a crit fail.
You see nothing.
That's like a 20.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If
like
you're over
23.
If you're over 20s, then yes. Mango, you kind of, with your bird's eye view, you kind of look around a little bit, and you can kind of see where they were running from. It was kind of like almost like the part of the nest where they would like sleep in, you know, kind of
Yeah.
like hunker down. And they're kind of towards the bottom. You catch something glisten, and you can see some kind of object located there. You can see it looks like a dagger.
Sure.
I can't. Is there the dagger up here? It's supposed to be up here, Mango.
Yeah,
I can't.
It's over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to see.
Okay, I feel like maybe it'll do more damage. I don't know.
right.
Maybe it'll save us from getting cursed even more.
J-Rock, what do you want to do?
Okay, since he's told me where this thing is, I use a smoke bomb and I try to like
Okay.
sneak away.
All right. Okay, so you throw down a smoke bomb.
Yes.
And it's going to explode out, and I want you to make a stealth check. And you're gonna have
Finally.
you're gonna have advantage.
For a rogue, I
Does
haven't
his smoke
made.
bomb encapsulate me as well a bit?
Yeah, you guys are like beside each other.
I
So
think it's like a 5-foot radius.
Sick.
so on top of them having an obstructed view of you, you have an obstructed view of them, though.
Mm-hmm.
You have advantage as well.
Okay. I mean, that's like an 18.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
you're gonna do
yeah.
it. Yeah. So it goes in, takes a bite out of you. You guys, you're like, "Where's the dagger?" And you throw a smoke bomb down, and you run around and make a break for it.
Okay. And,
And-
just so you know, I have like a +9, and I think it's like the second stealth check I've done.
A +9?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I get like double proficiency.
That's-
That's where you
stealth
get
more.
double proficiency.
That's where rogues shine, man, and you
Yeah.
just have not used it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Learning new things.
I just
together.
run for it, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So it's a little over 30 feet away.
Okay.
So you get to the dagger.
Okay.
Mango
Okay, so I'm in the smoke
with 2 of them.
with 2 of them. And since they can't see me, it's the perfect time to do this. That was so good that you threw a smoke ball. Because I'm going to cast 2 spells
Oh.
with my meta magic.
All right, what are you gonna do?
1, enlarge, so I'm 1 class bigger. Only 1, though.
You go.
Specific.
You're just
I'm
like,
big.
Yeah, you're just. Oh.
And then, 2nd, disguise self. I'm going to become a black albatross and be these things' daddy. I'm gonna school these kids.
Oh my god.
Gosh, that's amazing.
I am going to teach
my
these kids a
gosh.
lesson.
Okay.
Daddy's
So,
home.
on top of casting that, I want you to make a stealth check. You're also gonna have advantage, because basically we're gonna see if they notice you turn into the bird or not.
Smoke.
Okay, yeah, but like when you're standing in
have
smoke,
advantage, you're
you can.
good.
Yeah, you have advantage on a stealth check.
Okay.
Roll well, my friend.
17.
All right, I'll take it.
17's good enough.
Yeah,
Right?
it is.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, so you, as the smoke, actually it's there for like another like 6 seconds. So the other albatross is gonna just it blindly snapped at where you used to be, J-Rock. Like they were still kind of biting around. And then, but the other one is it kind of takes a step forward. It all of a sudden sees this giant black albatross in front of it, and then during that time, as they're the 2 birds kind of are shocked to see this giant albatross here now in the smoke. J-Rock, you're able to pick up the dagger if you'd like.
Okay, so I grab the dagger and I'm just going to. Is there anything I can like hide behind or anything? Just something to like kind of cover myself.
Yeah, there's some kind of bigger logs towards like the very edge of the nest that you could kind of
Okay.
hide behind.
Yeah, I guess as close as I can to them with being somewhat shielded. I just want to see what happens. So,
Okay, yeah.
so I stand back. I got the knife. I'm just watching.
Make another stealth check.
Okay. That's a crit fail.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, you pick up the dagger and you're like, okay, I gotta hide. So you run over to the side of the nest, and on your way running over, you actually trip on some of the loose sticks in the nest, and both of the teen albatrosses turn around, whip around, and see you. Both let out a screech and start toddling towards you.
Mango, please.
So I emerge from this smoke now,
Yeah.
and they see me, and I squawk at them. I'm like, hey, like, what are you kids doing?
And can you speak like avian or anything?
Actually,
I guess you would be able to, yeah.
Actually, it's a matter of fact. I can speak Arakakra, Common, Primordial, and Orin. I think Orin.
Orin's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's like a avian creatures basically.
Arakakra's an avian creature.
Yeah. So yeah, you would yell and screech in Orin, trying to get the baby albatrosses to stop, and they both do kind of stop and look at you, and they just kind of like screech back in very bad Orin, just kind of like, food, eat. Food, eat the food.
Patience! Wait for family time! And I walk past them, and I pick up J-Rock in my bird mouth. And
Okay, in disguise self, can you do that?
What do you mean? I enlarged myself so I'd be the size.
Oh, right.
That's why
Okay,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. So you go and so you actually just like pick up J-Rock like in your arms, but from the disguised self perspective, it looks like you're like picking him up in your beak.
Sure.
Okay. I kind of like play it up and I'm like screaming or whatever. I'm like,
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
dang.
And,
what am I gonna do?
And
So they're both still just like, oh, food. Like they're starting like
Yeah.
like screech more like, oh, food,
And,
eat food.
I whisper to J-Rock, who's like in my hand's beak, and I'm like, hey, do like a stealth check to like get inside my mouth or something. like
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So to
because
kind
I'm gonna
of
do a switch with him.
kind of be like part of the illusion. You're gonna try and make it
Okay.
look like you get eaten or put in the mouth, but from like your actual perspective, you're kind of just gonna be like tucked behind him.
Okay.
So yeah, make another stealth check.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
No way.
Yes, you're gone.
Yeah, so
I'm invisible.
So yeah, you guys, you play it up. This disguise self, like it looks like you full of like bring him up and like almost look like swallow him, like the full gulp and everything.
Yeah.
It fully looks like you eat him, and then you're able to stealth behind Mango. And the birds, as far as they know, think he's eaten, and they're just like food.
And I'm like, wait a moment, kids. And like, there's some fruit in the middle. What kind of fruit is there? Like, I need the oranges specifically. But
Yeah, there's like a crate of oranges.
is there other stuff?
Yeah, you can see like just like other supplies that other ships had. So you can see like there's random like kiwis and apples and
So I
some
grab,
other
so I
things
grab
there.
some of that, and I okay. And so I grab that fruit, and I like also make it look like I eat it, right?
Okay.
And then I'm like, dinner time, and I like vomit bird out like this
And so you just
thing
du- you just
while
dump it.
and I like doing some meta magic stuff, so I get another spell slot.
While he's doing that, I'm kind of just scooping like some oranges for the crew.
Yeah.
Just kind of like hold them.
I cast mirror image.
Oh.
And also, I don't know if I can actually pair it like this. Basically, I want to I want to cast a mirror image and duplicate or disguise self to make like a mangled version of J-Rock come out, like so it looks like I ate him, spit him up.
Okay.
And like with some fruit, the fruits for like the guts and stuff.
Okay. So you're gonna disguise the vegetable or the fruit as
Yeah.
mangled J-Rock. Okay.
Disguise self, disguise thing, sure.
I'll take it.
Either way, I'm just trying to make it look like I ate
Okay.
J-Rock and then I'm spitting them up back for them to eat because they're they're babies. They can't
Yeah,
chew.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you I don't think you need to make any rules for that. Yeah, so you take the fruit and you kind of pretend to eat it, and then you do the vomit and you make a fruit J-Rock come out, but it looks like a real J-Rock, and then they see it there, and then they run over and start picking at it and
Mango, we
eating
need,
it.
we need to get out of here,
Yeah.
Mango.
And I'm like, okay, you kids, remember, do your homework. I gotta go back to work real quick. I forgot some papers, so I'll be back at like 7 tonight. Don't wait up.
Paper?
Yeah.
What paper?
Anyways, Daddy will be back, and I grab with my talons like the barrels of oranges, and I fly away with J-Rock.
Okay. Yeah, so you fly back over. Make another dex save.
Sure.
Am I good?
You're my-
I guess I can't really do anything.
Ooh, 3.
Oh, 3? Okay, so as you're coming over, the wind has gotten a lot worse because the curse is still upon you. As you kind of go over the side, as you're heading towards the staircase, you actually like lose it and you hit the wall. And as you hit the wall, you drop the barrel, and you see the barrel start rolling down the staircase, and some of the oranges kind of spill over the side.
No!
Out. But there's still like 3/4 of the barrel of oranges still there.
Sure. Okay. So we go and get that.
Okay.
While flying down.
And you guys can start making your way back down. Oh, flying down.
Or,
You're on the staircase.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
sure. We'll make our way down now because we don't want to risk.
So you guys go back down that hallway, and yeah, the door is still gas, and you guys can make your way through.
Man, we did a really good job.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, so you go back through the ruins, back down the other side of the staircase, and then there at the bottom you see Michael still chained to the rock, still looking awful. And as you start coming down the staircase, he looks up and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys actually did it!"
I'm still a
You
giant bird,
Yeah.
am I not? Or maybe I got knocked out of that.
Well, yeah, no, it's only for a minute.
Yeah, true.
Which
true.
is, and I took you more than a minute.
Yeah.
So he comes down and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you did it! You got it! You actually got it!"
Hey, guess what? I get to kill you now.
No, please do, please
Hey,
just end this.
Buddy, like that was like literally like 20 minutes tops to get this dagger. I have no idea what trouble you were having
Yeah.
getting this. If you
Like,
really
can you not also turn into a giant bird?
yeah, what?
I can't do a lot. I'm just so
Okay, well,
so grateful.
That makes sense,
You're
like-
just making me sad now.
I feel like, man, if like I think we could probably swindle a god.
Yeah, I mean,
we should probably try that sometime.
and
Like, it can't be that
realistically-
hard if this guy almost did it.
Yeah, like realistically.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Anyways, so we just got to stab you with this?
Yeah, just right in the center of my chest, like right in the sternum. Just please,
Okay.
just end it.
Is there a
Me-
mark or like? I just don't want to mess
Just
this one up.
right in there,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, you don't.
Sure.
The attitude could just.
Can we
tone down.
I just
can
have
we
been-
inspect the dagger real
I've-
quick? Like,
Oh yeah, actually, we
I've
haven't
just been
really
waiting
looked
for
at
this for a long time.
it. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this dagger.
I gotta check out the engravings. I might want to keep it. That was a 7.
18.
Okay, yeah. So J-Rock, you can see when you look at it, it's like a curved blade, black bone dagger that's got some cool engravings and ornaments on it, and a like a little red jewel that's been embroidered in around the handle area as well. And you can tell that this is definitely a magic dagger. And then Mango, roll Arcana. I guess you can too, J-Rock, if you'd like as well.
Oh, that was a 19 that I rolled plus a lot of stuff. That's like honestly 26.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this is like a
20 after bonus.
Okay, you
Yeah.
both of you, it's very clear to tell that this is a ceremonial dagger, usually used in some kind of dark magic, usually involving curses or cursing people in some way. So you can definitely tell this is connected to this instance.
All right. JR, me, you, or Mage Hand, who wants to do it?
You know what? I need a new dagger anyways. I'll just do it. If that's cool.
Yeah, do it.
All right, yeah. Plus this he's a little irritating. Hey buddy, guess what?
What?
I stab him.
Uh,
Right in the chest.
Mango in the back's just like, oh, damn.
So you go over and you embed that dagger, the curved bladed dagger, into his chest, and you hear him scream real loud. And then you step back, pulling the dagger out, and you see kind of like more of that like black misty fog start to appear, and you can see there's like energy and magic that looks like the curse is being broken right now, and you can see the like almost like that mist kind of fall off the ship when you guys look out, and you can kind of see it almost looks like dust falling off of you. It appears for a moment and then dissipates again, and you see him just still kind of like chained to the rock, and he's kind of like screaming and yelling, but then his yelling slowly starts turning to laughing, and he starts laughing and aggressively laughing more and more and more until you hear his voice start to slowly deepen as he keeps laughing more and more and more, and you see this human form start to evaporate, and as it evaporates, you see this big, grotesque demon coming off the stone as the shackles break off, and he's standing in front of you, and he's just still laughing.
Dude, what the heck?
Okay, so
And
we went out of
I
our
totally
way.
saw this coming. That's why I interrogated him so much.
Yeah.
And he says, "I am Balrock. Oh, thank you, boys. I've been there for far too long." And kind of like, you see him kind of like crick his neck and kind of like stretch himself out.
Yeah, no
And he's
worries.
like,
Are you
"Oh,
cool?
Thank
Like-
you."
Yeah, no worries.
You're a cool demon. Like, you're good.
You got what you got. We got what we
A-okay.
got. Like,
Yeah.
I think we're square.
I hate you
Okay.
so much. But,
Wait, so you're the guy?
but I'll tell you this. You freed me.
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
And sometimes chaos is a little fun. So I'm going to let you boys go this time.
All right.
But next time we meet, I am going to enjoy tearing your heart out of your chest.
Yeah, we'll see you tear
Yeah.
through, okay?
And
I mean-
well.
And you see him turn and walk away. And
fist bump? Can we fist bump him? Like,
he
real quick?
keeps he just turns and keeps laughing, and as he laughs, you see the floor kind of start to turn almost into like a portal, and almost like he starts walking down a staircase through the portal, and then you see it close behind him.
I mean, pretty big game for a dude who was tied up to a rock.
Yeah, really.
Gee whiz. Okay.
You know, do you think that's gonna be a problem later?
We'll cross that bridge when it comes. This is a
Yeah.
cool looking dagger. I'm just gonna keep it.
We've dealt with most of the things we've come across pretty well, so I
Yeah.
think we got that.
I mean, yeah. All right.
Either way, is there any fruit around? Like, do you
Well,
see any fruit, Gio?
we have the giant barrels of it.
So-
we want to fill the barrel. Do we have enough for the crew?
No, there's nothing else really on the island.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you guys bring the barrel back to the ship, and you can tell actually the ship, the crew even actually already looks like a little bit better. Like,
Yo,
kinda
did you
like
guys find fruit too?
The breaking of the curse has kind of like, I don't know, refreshed them a little bit, so they look a little better. But you guys bring on some oranges. They take some bite, and it's it's not instantaneous. They're not just all of a sudden like we're healed. Like,
What if
but
they're
you get some fruit into
magical
them,
oranges?
and after kind of like hanging out for like a day or two in the area, you sail away from the island, of course, to stay away from those other albatross. But then after a couple days of recovering and recouping, you and your crew get back together and you continue to sail away.
And me and J Rock, we get together and like we're talking to the whole crew. We basically say, "Remember, kids."
Oh, you're just gonna do this?
I was hoping you would come up with a catchy line.
Oh gosh. Stay in school and eat your oranges.
And then we jump up, freeze frame, high five.
yeah.
and then the credits roll.